Sitting at the intersection of time, space, reality, and fiction floats the yellow eye. Always watching, never blinking. His gaze has witnessed all that has happened before and knows what is yet to come. Countless stories of hope, hate, heroics, and heartbreak. It has no mouth by which to speak these lessons, so it calls upon its head clearer to tell these stories, by word and by deed. Heed the yellow eye's lessons as it gazes upon its servant, just as the eyeball gazes upon you. Our story has already begun.
Hello, my children, and welcome in. Thank you very much for that raid, Virtual Spectre. I appreciate you very much. But tonight I'm the Dungeon Master. I haven't worn this costume. I mean, this is my real clothing. That's what I meant to say. I guess we're going to deal with the hype train. That's a thing that's happening right now. So, yeah, hype train. Hi, everybody. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Explosions. My beard is still coming in. It's a thing. It shouldn't say Escape Academy.
The Rusty Panda showed me their big sexy bitties.
Yep. Okay. And okay. Thank you all very much. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep my brain in correct it's a thing that I'm trying to get everybody on the same page, I guess. I don't know. Thank you very much, y'all. I appreciate you. We're gonna Dungeons con queso, yes, with all the cheese. Extra cheese. But welcome in, everybody. I am the Dungeon Master. My name is Alan Yelloweyed, and we're gonna get into this quickly. We were a little late starting. It happens. And, yeah, 1 second. What is this? What are we doing? Yeah. Hold on. I just gotta do one simple thing, and then we're gonna be good. Yeah. Okay, cool. Now, I got it. Sorry.
Come on, Randy Train.
Whoa.
Come on, Randy Train. Whoop, ride it.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I guess that was...
Captain Rock showed me their big sexy
Why
bitties.
did suddenly everything happen at once?
Sacrifice in the name of
Oh my gosh. Thank you very much, y'all. Holy cow. That took forever before Goober started to pay attention to what was going on. Holy cow. Thank you all very much. I guess we're just not gonna start the game. We're just gonna let this happen. I guess.
Did you have your brain examined?
I did. And everything is perfect, the way we expect.
Say what you will, scrubs.
Say what you will, scrubs. Yeah, we're doing nothing right now. Yeah, we're gonna hit all my buttons. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's been a while. So what we can do, actually, is first we're gonna unmute everybody. That's the first thing we're gonna do.
That was a thing.
That was the thing. Hello, all you peoples. How are you?
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Swell.
Yeah. So you can see directly below me, we've got the Rusty Panda playing Nessa the Bard. That the Bard is not her last name. She doesn't have a last name. It's just Nessa.
Just Nessa, like
Yeah,
Cher.
she's like Cher or Madonna. Below Nessa is Nate, who nearly died last time around. Thorgrim's right over there. Good friend, Captain.
Headless.
Yeah, nearly headless Thorgrim. Who is also known as Captain Erock. Under Captain Erock is Meladin, played by Noel Hercules, and last but not least, Wilvain Savely.
Close enough.
Yeah. you gotta get the extra snark in there. Played by Dan Nabo. So, welcome in, everybody. Let's recap, because it has been some time in real life since last time we were all together. So let's kind of recap what basically happened and how you got to where you currently are. So, one of the first things is that while you were exploring this particular house, a lot of craziness happened. You got into some fights, and you felt a little worn out after some of these fights. And there was a large amount of debate between all of you on whether or not you should stay or you should go. While this was going on, you happened to start exploring the upper floor of the house and discovered that not only is this house a death trap because of all the wet moisture issues that have caused people to fall through the floor, you also found out that there was somebody who was tied up in one of the rooms, and you had basically rescued that individual, untied him, and he has been basically begging you to leave the house. Now, two of you, Nate and Mel, decided that, you know what, this guy's got a great idea. We're going to leave, and you two started to head out. But he didn't. He stayed behind for the other three, Nessa, Thorgrim, and Wilvain, who he was continually trying to convince to also leave. Begging. And... oops, sorry. And with that, while all that was going on, essentially, what is this? Oh, I know what that is.
Flex in the air.
Sorry, I gotta get rid of this thing. Okay, so for those of you who are still in the house, when you came downstairs, you noticed a couple of things. One of them being that the bodies that were there from the few people that you had slain in this area in the basement earlier were no longer there, and you could follow the smears of blood patterns that led to a wall, which thereby cluing you into that there was a secret door in which you had opened. And that is where we basically ended at that point. So we have Thorgrim, Wilvain, Nessa, and Ned all sitting down, or not sitting down, all in the basement. And then on the other hand, we've got Mel and Nate, who are starting to leave the house and are up on the first floor and kind of taking their way, you know, just outside things, just in general. So that's where we're going to start out. Right here, y'all should be able to see a haunted house basement, and that's where you can see Ned and Nessa, Wilvain, and Thorgrim. You can see the blood trail continues through the secret door that you found, and kind of curves over into the unknown. And both Nate and Mel, you are upstairs, kind of starting to head your way out. Nate, you get an overwhelming pull. And not a physical, like something grabbed you and moved you. But what you're feeling is that there is a mystery that must be solved, and you must be there for it. And it's ridiculously intense. Super, super intense. Give me a wisdom save.
Cat's trying to have me kill Mr. Shake Shack, isn't it? Shake Shack. So I can get to my saves page. Wisdom save.
Oh yeah, no, you are overwhelmingly, you feel compelled to go back in the house and go downstairs.
That doesn't sound like me at all. But you gotta do what you gotta do.
Okay.
It's like herding cats.
Something like that.
Something like that, yeah. All right.
Well, Mel, I need to go back into the house for some reason. I think the cat's pulling me in there. I know I don't want to go, but my body physically won't, let me not go. I say as I'm like,
yeah, you're trying to keep
there.
Yeah, you're trying to keep like eye contact with him as you're talking, and your body's turning, but you're trying to keep your head looking at him as long as you can, and exactly. Yeah.
At this point, I'm just giving you these weird looks like, wait, you weren't you with Ned? Weren't you trying to leave this place? And I'm just following him, giving him these weird looks and acting really confused. But wait, weren't you going wide around that? Mel's just confused following him at this point.
Okay.
Because he's acting out of character.
Okay, cool. So you're going to be following him. It will take, if you're just going to follow him down, it will take 3 turns before you'll get down into the basement. So we can kind of let that happen. What are Thorgrim and the rest of you doing?
Right?
Thorgrim.
Yes, Wilvain.
I know time is relative, but it seems like it's taken you weeks to step through that door.
Sure. Seems to be some blood on the ground here. I think it's blood.
Yes, we've already... Yes.
On the ground.
I'm not getting any younger. Are you going to go?
I think we should. Go through the door here, the secret passageway.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
That just doesn't sound right. I think it's a secret passageway. Let's go through it.
Any chance you could,
Is it open? I can't see very good. Let me. I got some crust in my eyes. Hold on. Is this door open or?
Yes, you can see through it. It's open.
All right. I'm gonna get. Can I sense anything? Any like traps or anything? Does
Give me a perception check.
Sure. Do I remember how to do that? Let me figure it out. Do I just do that on my main page here?
Actions.
No, right here. Got it. And then, what am I doing? Double clicking this?
Yeah.
Be under skills.
Sorry, it's been a while.
Yeah. Oh, all right. So as you look in there, other than the smears of blood, everything looks normal. I mean, obviously there's a secret door that you can plainly see now that wasn't so obvious whenever it was closed. But you don't see anything else out of the ordinary. The stone is slightly different on the other side of the door compared to the cobblestone basement that you're in now. It's more of a smooth, kind of carved, smoothed out natural stone. But that's the only real differences that you see.
Okay. I want to just like Kool-Aid man my way in there. Just like, oh yeah.
Go. All right, so you run in, and as soon as you run in, as you get to the edge, you see basically the blood kind of goes down a flight of stairs, and not like pooling and rolling down the stairs, just you can see where the bodies that were obviously dragged through this area were drugged down the stairs.
Is the blood like fresh? Is it still like, or is it crusted after the past 4 weeks or so?
It's only been like an hour.
Oh, okay.
It's only been a couple of minutes, so it's fine. Yeah, it's fresh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it leads downward through a set of carved steps, and you can see down at the bottom of this stairwell is a landing with a few more stairs leading down just a little bit, further as well.
You're not gonna believe this, but there's more blood and stairs.
Wolverine can't believe he went in. It's
just staring through the door. Like, holy cow.
I'm a connoisseur of smooth stone. It seems fine in here. Other than the blood.
Now, one of the things you notice when you do that you noticed as soon as you kind of walked in here that you didn't notice before is that you can smell the ocean very strongly.
Ooh.
It is very kind of briny.
Oh, briny.
Ruh-roh.
So what's going on over there?
I'll keep that to myself.
What's going on over there?
You're not that far away.
I don't know. I felt
listen,
like screaming.
Ned, as you're yelling this, Ned goes, yelling's probably not a good idea. Listen, if I cannot convince you to leave, can someone at least give me a weapon so I can defend myself? Because I'm sure there's something in there.
No.
Nah, I think you're good.
I'm gonna say absolutely not. Also, I'm gonna go over here, if that's okay. How far can I travel?
Depends on where you're going. I mean, you have a 30-foot movement speed.
Okay, I'm gonna go over here behind Wilman.
Yep. Cool.
I'm gonna go in front.
Human shield.
God damn.
And Ned kind of walks forward, like with his hands like out to his side. Oh wait, did you guys ever untie him? He's still tied, isn't he?
No, I don't. Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's still tied up. Yeah, you never untied him. Now that I think about it.
Good.
I thought we mage hand is ropes, right?
That sounds like that just does sound right.
Mouse.
Maybe we did.
Oh, you know what? Yes, you did. You mage hand to untie his ropes so he could come to you because you didn't want to go in the room after watching Mel fall through the floor. That is correct.
I remember that like it was only a few hours ago.
Yeah, look, it was...
Like it was a couple of weeks ago.
All right, so Ned, who's kind of got his hands out to his side, like, what the heck... right about that time, that is when both Nate, followed by Mel, show up through the secret door on that northern area, that northern wall.
And I'm at this point kind of just talking at I'm trying to reason with Nate at this point, just questioning, but why? You were the number 2 person reason why I left this place too. Just in full flabbergasted of what I'm seeing and is going on here.
I blame the cat, and I also blame Mr. Shake Shack over there. Shake Shaft.
Shake
Shack.
Okay. That confused me for a second. I mean, it's close to that. But, all right, so... Yeah, and what you see when you first walk in there, the both of you, is you see Nessa. You see a door, a hole in the wall where there wasn't one before. The last time you were in this room. And you see Ned looking flabbergasted with his hands out to his side. And that's what you walk in on, essentially. Nessa's looking through the hole, the door hole. And let me be a little more direct with that. And you don't see anybody else.
So you guys were right. There was something we missed.
We leave you alone for 5 minutes and you already blow a hole in the wall.
It was... Ned turns around. No, it was a secret passage or something. And listen, I need some help. If we're going to go in there, I need something to defend myself.
No.
No.
Then we need to leave.
You can leave.
We had our chance to leave. You didn't come with us. It makes me think you're trying to hide something here, mister. So...
You know what? You know what? Fine. You're all here. You saved me once. You'll keep me protected this time. I'm just a little frazzled. I've been up in that room for who knows how long. I lost track of time, but it's fine. I'll follow you. He's very pissed off by now. Just so you know. He's very irritated.
I walk up to him and just look him dead in the eye. Listen, mister, I struggle to keep myself alive from week to week. I've almost died probably 10 times? 12 times since I've met this group alone? I don't know if I could even protect you, let alone protect myself.
Way to make me feel better.
You're welcome. Good. You're welcome. And I'll just look all sorts of proud of myself with a little smile on my face.
You're welcome. All right. So what y'all doing?
Oh, Grim, it's going to take another 6 weeks.
6
We could call it here.
Yeah, and this is where we're going to call it, a mysterious staircase.
Tune in next time.
On the next episode of Dragon Balls.
Yes. 15 minutes to just to open a secret
know,
door.
right?
It's fine. All right. So what y'all done?
I smell the brine of the sea. I think this accesses the ocean through here somewhere.
And Wilvane, you as well, as you step through, can really get a good whiff of the briny air. And it's pretty strong, so it's not like where a breeze is constantly kind of blowing it and moving it off. It's kind of thick in here.
That's what she said? Alright.
Wilvane will walk into the wall because he can't get past Fulgrim. There we go.
Alright. So one of the first things you kind of notice is that there are torches in here. Not everywhere, but basically you can kind of see this stairway made of nice and smooth stone and whatnot, with some more carved out stairs, come down into a rough hewn floor. It does not look like it was worked in any way, like the stairs or anything else. It seems much more natural, but still smooth, as if over time something has moved it, or has shaped it this way. Now, as you look in it, on your left-hand side, there is torchlight lighting up the corridor. However, directly kind of in front to the right side of you, on the west side of the map. Well, if you want to look at it from that way, that is dark, and that's actually where the blood trails lead to. And with from where you're currently standing, you can see one of the blood trails where they end, and there's a body unceremoniously laid there, like it was just drug in there and dropped.
Anything interesting going on down there?
No faces.
That's because you cut them all off already.
I don't know. I got a live face back here that says it might want to get cut off. He's
What?
annoying me.
That's just Mel.
No, not Mel.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were
Idiot.
Here for 2 seconds.
You said something down, man.
Oh man.
Well,
What's great about that is Wilvane actually got his name right this time.
Thorgrim, perhaps you should go first. I seem to still be recovering from my bookcase injury. You don't look too good yourself.
Saunter past him here? I don't know how.
You mean right into the wall? That's because that's what you just did.
Oh, that doesn't work. You got to step your way.
Up here. There we go.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
Stairs are difficult.
So yeah, Thorgrim, as you move down into here, you see basically the same thing that I said before, but you see far more of the other room, and you see where the other body goes, which is unceremoniously dumped in a second location where you can see where those blood splatters or streaks from them being drug end.
Okay.
So you see, them ending there inside this cave. And again, it's completely dark in there. However, the other portion of the cave is lit. There are torches along the walls, keeping things, not necessarily super bright, but bright enough to see in.
Okay. Is this stuff to the left of the torch side or the right the torch side?
So we'll do it this way. The east direction is what's lit.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna go over here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Come on.
Yeah.
There we go.
Gonna keep my
I'm just gonna be
2-person buffer from Ned.
Okay.
I'm gonna be bringing up the rear on this one.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, the rear of the party. I don't know what Ned's doing.
Okay. No problem. All right. So, now what?
Wilvane's very shocked that Nate's behind him. What?
Like a moth to the flame, Thorgrim saunters down the hallway.
All right, moving a little further down the hallway, you're starting to see a little more. There is a passage that leads to the south, and then the passage you're currently on kind of continues forward, again, going further east, where you see kind of a small alcove or something like that off in the distance, and then the rocks kind of curve around and you can't see anything past that.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Just keeping it moving, I guess.
Okay.
Oh. That was.
What?
This way.
Yeah. So as you kind of go across, you have a moment to see down that other hallway, and with your dark vision, you can see just a darkened cavern. It doesn't look anything out of the ordinary. Looks like an opening into some sort of cavern, but it is dark to the south.
All right. Just gonna keep on looking around, see what I see.
Okay. Oops, I moved the wrong thing. All right. So as you move forward a little more, up near that alcove, again, it seems that a little bit forward from where you are, it splits again, and the alcove itself that you can clearly, like, you're right next to, just kind of just dead ends into a small kind of cave that you could probably squeeze into if you really, really needed to. And one of the things you also noticed is as you started moving this direction, the slope of the cave is gradually getting steeper and steeper. And there are actually burlap bags that have been basically nailed to the stone to give traction to this area as it slowly starts to, well, and starts to go downward. And, it begins generally as you're moving down past that first cavern that you passed to the south, and then is gradually getting a lot steeper as you move further in. From your current vantage point, you can see that there is a southern split, and then it looks like it also continues on to the east.
To the east side.
Yeah. And with that, let's see here. And so, yeah, that's what you see. What's everybody else doing? I see you're all just like in the back, not doing anything. He moved forward. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm keeping space between the tail of the group and Ned. So if the group doesn't move, I don't move.
Okay. So what's everybody else doing?
Kind of in the middle of the centipede here, so I want to kind of get past Nate, but Nate's standing in the chokehold.
I mean, you can move past him if you want. There's nothing that stops you from doing that.
All right, I'm going to shove him too.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that.
I was going to say you're just going to like do that thing where you slam your shoulder into his shoulder as you walk by, like a bully.
That's a wall. Why do you keep this?
Oh, that sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like that sound.
It took me by surprise. It looks like Mel just cast resistance on himself. Wilvain just put, or you already had it on you, I think, but.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure the effect was still on.
Gotcha. Yep. No worries.
Wilvain is standing, looking in this darkened area, looking for any signs of movement.
So, I mean, go ahead and give me a perception check.
If I can remember how to do stuff here, that would be.
With a 14, it just looks like a cold, wet, damp cave.
Any signs of further damage to the bodies?
I mean, other than the fact that, you killed them.
Faces.
And they have no faces, yes. There's nothing else out of the ordinary that you can see.
So I do not have dark vision. Where are those torches?
They're in various parts on the wall. That's why you should be able to see down the hallway, but not so much anywhere else.
It's all really not lit.
Well,
probably because you're inside of a.
Am I inside of a wall?
You are kind of inside of a wall right now.
See what I'm telling you? I can't. Oh, now I can see it.
Yeah.
See, I told you I couldn't see.
I did say that was a wall.
She's like,
I know.
Nessa just staring at the wall directly. Is like, I cannot see a thing in here. Perfect.
Okay, is it possible for me to take a torch off the wall, or are these things secured?
They are secured in a sconce, so much that they are like in there, like they were built into the sconce, like that's where they belong. You could probably work it out, but it's possible that you might damage the torch in the process without the correct tool to unlock it.
Got it. All I have is a freaking candle. So for now, I'm gonna use the torches as my guide, but I might have to do the thing where I put my hand on somebody's back and they gotta guide me through.
Make Ned the Human Torch and light him on fire.
I can do that.
Ooh.
I can do that.
Rest of a good.
There will be no setting Ned on fire, says Ned.
See.
He's no fun.
That's what you think.
Aw.
Well, Wayne doesn't believe there's nothing in here. He's gonna still investigate. He's listening for sounds, movement, creepy noises.
Sure. You can go ahead and give me another perception check as you move into that room.
But he's still staying there.
Oh, you're okay. Yeah, I thought you were moving into the room. Gotcha.
No.
All right. Yeah. So, yeah. Again, you can see the drips of water coming off of the ceiling. Pretty much everything in this cave is wet. They're like the tunnel walls. There's water on the ceiling dripping off. Small rivulets of water kind of flowing in some directions and pooling in small places in another. And again, it's just the smell of salt water is extremely, strong in this area. Very much briny.
Can I give one of the torches a good look over? See if I can knock it off the wall with a good swing of my mace.
Can I not be in the area when it happens?
Yeah, you can be out of the way, but
I'll be over here.
For the torch. But yeah, no, I want to inspect the torch to see if it's close to a reasonable idea for that to happen.
So the torch itself is, again, it's in the sconce, which is basically bolted to the wall. Sure, you could try to just rip it out of the wall if you wanted to, but it would take some time. It would be extremely loud, and there's a better than average chance that you'll destroy the torch in the process.
I'm putting my hands on Nate's shoulders.
Oh, okay.
So I can see.
Oh, he's blind too.
Why is okay? That is weird.
120 dark.
I can see better than all of you because
yes, he can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that is weird. I'm trying to move Ned, and it keeps moving Mel. That is weird.
No complaints here. Ned can stay there.
So.
We're in the area you can actually see in, aren't we? It's just if you go down towards the blood trail that you can't see.
Yeah, in that back on that western side, that is completely dark, and the tunnel to the south is partially lit. Well, you can't see it from where you are right now, Nate, but the one that Thorgrim walked by, what Thorgrim could see is that there was no light down to the south either. It just looks like the light continues to the west.
Thorgrim, any word?
There's a couple paths around here. This one seems pretty tight quarters. I passed a big cavern just a minute ago, right in front of you all.
Ooh.
Also, I have like 9 torches. Can I light a torch during this time and walk it back over there?
Yeah, you can come back and light a torch if you want to. You can light a torch if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna, if I can find the right map here. Hold on.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of meander back and hand Nessa a lit torch.
Okay, cool. And with that, let me go ahead and apply that to Nessa.
What's with this purple ring? That's interesting.
What purple ring?
Around him.
Purple ring, purple ring.
Like you're
that's a good
selected.
song. Yeah, it ain't me.
He's still trying to move. He's still trying to move Ned.
Yeah, and for whatever reason, Ned is not doing what he's supposed to, so I'm going to move Ned in a different way.
Forget that movement.
There we go. Now I can. I had to just pull him again. All right. All right, so Ned's kind of staying in the back, keeping quiet. Nessa needs to get a torchlight on her.
Can Wilvain tell where the ocean's smell's coming from?
I mean, all you do is smell ocean.
Is there a breeze in here? Is there something pushing it toward?
Actually, now that
What the?
Thorgrim's lightly encumbered, apparently.
Yeah.
Why is it so delayed?
I have no idea.
Oh, I was minusing one torch and I hit a whole bunch of buttons, so.
Oh, that may have done it.
Yeah.
Okay, so, what was the question?
Any sort of breeze?
Oh yeah. So now that door is open and the other door, the other secret door is open, you do feel a breeze pushing past you, coming from the west. Basically the same direction as the torches.
How do I receive that torch?
I've already given it to you. You are already torched up.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Yep. You have I gave you the torch ability, but whatever.
Got it. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Seems like this is the way out, but do we not want to go further in?
Well, we're here. We might as well explore the depths of this place. Thorgrim, if you want me to lead, I'll lead. If you want to bring up the tail of this place, either way is fine by me.
Which way should we go, though? What way was the breeze coming from? For breeze?
You could basically feel it coming from the west.
It's coming from the west, going east.
It's coming from the west, going east, and kind of going up towards the stairs. Like you're all kind of feeling the breeze push past you, and it seems to be going towards the stairs.
Got it.
Wilvain was telling him the opposite way, but okay.
Yeah, no, I agree with Wilvain. I say that we go from the way from which Thorgrim was already going. Finish exploring that cavern.
Are you first?
I'll take the lead if Thorgrim wants to bring up the rear, or the other way around.
I'm right here. I can move on in.
Okay.
Please do so.
Are we going down here or off to the? Which way we want to go? Let's check both ways.
I believe it's the same place.
Interesting.
Down first. It's all the same to me, as long as we hit the whole thing.
It slopes down. Be careful.
So it does not slope down where you're going now.
I'm just kidding. It's fine right here.
It basically from that cavern that moves southward. That's when that westward passage starts to slope.
Gotcha.
So, Thorgrim, as you move into this other area, essentially it's kind of a somewhat circular cavern. The same kind of wet moisture all over the place. You do see another passage that leads off to the west. Wait, did I say it backwards before? Anyway, either way, I think I got confused. I may have confused myself. It's fine. But yeah, so it just looks like a normal cavern.
I've seen many caverns. This one's just like all them.
Okay.
Plain Jane rock.
Looks like it loops around.
That's what I.
Well, I guess I'm leading this train from here, and I'll step forward to here.
And you all are just like, what the heck?
Into the wall.
Why?
Into the
Why
wall.
are you so tiny?
Actually, my cat, he was trying to get my beef stick, and he just walked right over my keyboard, so.
Oh my god, look at the cat.
Okay. I just, like, you turned into a gnat. I couldn't see you on the map anymore.
Cool.
All right. So, Mel, I know where you were trying to go. You were trying to go over here, but... And then Nessa moves down. Yeah, so, Nessa, as you kind of go down, your torch easily lights up this whole cavern.
Okay,
And... how did you get small again?
My cat is really good at hotkeys, okay?
I stop and I nudge Wilvain, just elbowing him almost too hard. Just dude, and I'm trying not to say anything, but I'm pointing at a new face that I'm saying, dude, look. And I'm pointing at I don't know who this dude is across the way, but I see a dude. I don't want to yell, guy. That might get us in trouble. Signal the rest. I'm just kind of frantically whispering to Wilvain and pointing.
Okay. Matter of fact, hold on 1 second here. We know you can see him. The question is, does he see you? Let's check it out. No. All right. Cool.
What have I got? Let me see.
Yeah, Thorgrim, as you continue to kind of move around, it does seem that this cavern, it does loop around to that first one.
All right.
Where the bodies are.
All right.
With your keen sense of, of direction, being a dwarf and all.
Right.
Wilvain will whisper into Nate's ear. Faces over here.
How?
Minor illusion.
It just loops.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Yeah, so you hear that.
Wilvain found a person who wants to cut their face off. I hope it's Ned.
Me too.
What? I guess they're not coming, Mel.
I pull my warhammer out, or kind of lean in a little bit, and just start tapping the whole my handle against the ground a little bit. Just tap, 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 to try to sound a little bit. Maybe I can get the attention of the rest of the wandering party.
Okay, so you're gonna start tapping what? On what?
Like, I am essentially, my weapon's still holstered, but I'm essentially tapping the head of the hammer so that the pole hits the ground. I'm a short dwarf.
I got you.
And I'm assuming, so I'm essentially trying to.
So you're using the haft as. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. So you're going to start doing that tapping, and as you start doing that tapping,
Dun, dun, dun.
as you start doing that tapping, then
Like tap shoe tapping, like.
Then Wolverine readies fireball.
apparently, that's fine. All right. So as you do the tapping, everybody else can kind of hear it, I guess. Yeah. The rest of you hear the tapping.
Hold on, the one with the percussion. Why is he tapping?
Just tap
And
it
of
in.
course, you can see from where you all are, you can see Mel doing it.
Yeah.
Because he's in bright light right now.
Somehow unseen.
I'm gonna go figure out what he's doing. Feels like Morse code.
And as I see the group starting to start to coagulate a little bit, guys, I see somebody off in the distance, and I just start to point at the dude that I see. Hushed tones, real quiet, but I'm trying to be just loud enough to have Thorgrim at least hear me.
Probably one of Ned's friends. We should have him go say hi. By force.
I'm gonna go.
Preferably.
Yes. I'm going to get Ned.
Oh,
All right.
Perfect. I like where this is going. And I'm just gonna wait here in the middle of the hallway, keeping my eye on this dude face.
So as you come around the corner, you find Ned kind of just leaning against the wall. But he now has a sword in his hand.
Interesting. He has armed himself. I'm halberding up.
Whoa, what are you doing?
What's with the sword here, Ned? Come this way. We found a friend of yours.
You would... First off, what? These are probably the sons of bitches that probably captured me. That's not the point. But
You got a
because
sword, let's go get him.
I am naked practically. You're the one with the armor on.
I'm not judging.
I wasn't saying it because I thought you were judging me. I was saying it because I am unprotected and you are.
Oh, okay. Well, you should stay in the middle here. Go ahead of me. I'll protect you from the rear.
Fine. I just...
Oh, Ned's joining the party.
Yes.
Wolverine will get out of the way from that Ned fruit.
Ned's got a sword now, everybody.
Yeah, it was on one of those guys.
Protected.
One of those guys back there. So I grabbed it because you guys wouldn't give me one.
So, who's
Are
your
you
friend,
sure?
Ned?
Are you sure we can't leave?
How did you see in the dark?
We're
I
standing in
amble up to this
torchlight
guy.
right now.
No, when he went
the
out to
bodies
get
were.
into
Oh,
the bodies.
So on the north side, because of where the torches are sitting, there is just enough light on the north side of that cavern. Not a lot, but there's light.
Enough. Okay, I got it. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
So,
Okay.
Please ask if
amble
you
up
need
to-
clarification on something.
Okay.
All right.
I amble up to him. Listen, mister, you had your chance to leave. We tried to leave. Me and Nate here tried to take you with us. But you wanted to stay. You wanted to try to lead the rest of this group. You tried to convince the rest of us to stay. Had you left, we would have left. But no, you wanted to stay. So why did you want to stay? Why was it so important that you, and I put my finger into his chest accusatorially, why did you stay? What are you trying to hide? Who's your friend back there? And I point down the hallway from which I saw the dude. Who's your friend?
I don't have any friends. And a single tear pours down his cheek as he says it.
I believe that. I believe it.
I believe that.
You know what?
Yeah.
Business partner, friend, either way. I'll ask him. It's cool. And I turn around and like start slowly sauntering this way, slow enough that I could be stopped by somebody speaking to me. But if no one says anything, I'm gonna go ask him myself.
All right. So
is anyone gonna stop me? Is my question.
I think we should do the bait and switch. Let's throw up Ned and see if he can bring him in.
That you know what? That's a really good idea.
So,
I want to see Ned. Why don't you lead this party? He might be a business associate of yours.
So while all that's going on, nobody stopped you, and you walked right up there. And at that point, as you completely turn that corner out into the open, a single crossbow bolt.
Oh.
I'm glad I rounded this corner.
Yeah. Everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Do you want me and Nate to roll again at this point?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Because you were just rolling to roll at that point. That wasn't no combat. This is actual combat right now.
I mean, it was about to be combat. Thorger found in a corner and then was just like, I have a sword, I'm evil.
It's under abilities or is it under the middle one?
I don't know why I hit it.
The main page, yeah.
I guess whatever one you want to take out of that.
Okay.
Well, 6 is the one that it stopped with, so that's what we got. Okay. Cool beans. All right, so nobody is surprised. However, because that was a readied action, we got this. Oh, hold on. You don't get to move. This is crossbow. Yeah, so a 21. So wow. out of that room, a crossbow bolt makes contact with you for 6 points of damage, and your concentration is broken on your spell.
I let out a yowl of pain and more of an agitation than anything else. Oh, just more angry the fact that I was stupid again.
Wilvain, it is your turn.
Okay, now my character sheet said I had 3 spells left, but that can't be possible because I definitely cast Mage Armor.
Did you check the box as you cast them to keep track?
Oh, it's the other way around. Okay. So I have no spells. But this is good. What was that?
Because you have Mage Armor on you, I think.
Okay. So
that was late.
Yep.
That was the crossbow bolt. All right.
I'm gonna ready my action for a firebolt.
Okay.
Movement.
So from where you are, you can see that guy.
Oh. Then as soon as I see the bolt hit Mel, then
you're gonna firebolt right back. Yep, go ahead. Yeah, you got line of sight to him, so.
That guy, okay.
Yeah, 22 is gonna hit him.
I will remember how to do things again. Here we go.
Yeah, so your firebolt. See, that one was on time. Your firebolt comes flying out of your hand and makes contact with him, hitting him for 7 points of damage. He yells out in pain as this happens, and as soon as that goes on, then the music changes.
Ba-da-ba-da.
All right.
Kneel before me. Okay.
All right, so you hear that being yelled in the background. Then, from there, we need... Who's next? It is... Nate. You're up.
I'm just going to stay here and ready in action to give an enemy a good old boopin' if I see somebody do something, evil, like Ned, because I still won't trust him at all.
Okay, fair enough. Perfect. All right, so you're going to keep an eye on shooting Ned if Ned tries anything. Perfect. All right. And that's, so you're not even going to move or anything? You're just going to stay right where you are. Correct?
Yeah.
All right. Easy enough. So...
open up the combat tracker.
So the next, so just after that, this guy goes ahead and drops his crossbow and pulls out a bow, a long bow, and fires it. The first arrow goes wide of you, Mel, and then fires a second arrow at you in quick succession, which critically hits.
Wow, this guy. I know.
That is going to be... Yeah. 13 points of damage, and that arrow takes you right down.
Unconscious. Okay.
AC accounts for nothing.
Poor Grim.
Oh yeah, he drops right in front of you too. So yeah, that's what you see. And then he steps out of line of sight. Yep, that's late. All right. To 50. All right. I like how they all happen at the same time. That's neat. So coming out of the darkness, and running right up on you, Wilvane, is a hobgoblin. Wearing some leather armor and looking real pissed. Comes right up on top of you.
Can I shout out the command word for back?
If you want.
I'll try it.
Okay.
Any response?
I mean, he smiles at you with a very toothy grin. Mel, go ahead and give me your death save, my friend. All right.
I'll use my inspiration.
Okay, go ahead and roll it again.
There we go. Let me try it again. Boop. Oh, that's better.
Yeah, make sure that it didn't give you 2 and it just gave you the success.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I pull some inspiration and that fail. Good call.
Yep. All right. All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and then moves in there. So now there's 2 hobgoblins staring at you.
What are my other words?
What's that?
What other words have I got?
You got stop, pick up, carry, things like that. Seem like labor type words.
I'm gonna shout stop carry and point at Mel.
What? What?
For a split second, they stop confused and look at the dwarf.
It's one of the bodies that was drugged down here. Look, he wasn't a body yet, but now he is.
Looks at you and kind of cocks his head to the side. You may have confused him a little bit, possibly. Maybe.
Back. Okay.
All right. So you see. Wait, what the crap? Oh, why did the smuggler move? That is weird. For some reason, the hobgoblin should have moved. I don't know why that was weird. Okay. Maybe it just highlighted the wrong guy.
I saw nothing.
It's fine. That's right.
I surrender.
All right, so this smuggler kind of, you see him come into view. And crossbow to Wilvane, which will miss with an 11. And steps back out of sight.
Are you supposed to have +6 defense effects?
+3?
For Wilvane? Oh, do you have it on you twice?
Defense effects +6.
11 would have missed anyway, but... Oh yeah, you got it on yourself twice.
Okay.
I'll get rid of one. No worries. All right. Ned kind of squats down, gets near the wall and kind of squats down. Oh God, no. And that's all he does. So... Then you see somebody else come into the hallway, or into your line of sight there. This is a bald man, completely like shaven bald, not like he's still got some hair. Like this is a purposely bald man, wearing some robes. He starts quickly, making some motions with his hand, and a ray of cold comes flying out of his hand at you, Wilvane.
Oh God.
Yep, that's gonna hit with a 20. And you take 7 points of cold damage.
Well.
And you go down as well.
Freaking God.
Thorgrim.
All right.
From where you are, you definitely saw everybody go down, and there's 2 hobgoblins in that hallway.
Okay. Can I move to like here, or wait? Am I? Can I move to here?
Yeah, easily.
And I should be able to hit one of these guys with my halberd.
Yes. Either one, actually, from where they are.
I don't think either of them have taken any damage, so... I don't seem to be able to target one, but...
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just, as I'm moving my way up down the hallway, I'm leveling up my halberd, going right for the guy in the center, my two party members that have fallen.
Okay.
I'm just stalling because I'm looking for oh, here it is. Actions. Halberd. So this guy.
Yep. Go ahead and do the big O swing. That's a 17. That will actually hit. I know you didn't target him, but that's fine.
It didn't seem to click on him.
Yeah, it's fine.
You can drop it on him too if you want.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And so, okay, so
that 17 is going to hit, so just, yeah, drop your damage on him. And, yeah, so with the mighty blow of your weapon, this guy just gets rocked. And so much so that he nearly gets knocked to his knees almost instantly.
I just looked back to Nessa and Nate down the hallway. We got 2 party members down and 2 hobgoblins up here.
Fan-freaking-tastic.
Yep. All right.
2-2, Chuck Woolery.
Yes. Perfect. And so now it's Nessa, it's your turn.
Okay, so Bardic Inspiration, everybody has Inspiration already. So Bardic Inspiration, is that like an addition to?
That's a separate thing. That's that extra 1d6 that they can use on a skill check or a saving throw.
Okay, can I use that on myself?
Yeah. You can inspire yourself.
Okay,
You're good enough, you're smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like you.
okay, so just click the effect, or how do I do this?
Yeah. You should be able to just put it on, you can either drop it on yourself or just,
Click the magnifying glass thing, right?
yeah.
And then click effect.
Yep, and then you could drag it to yourself. That's one way to go about doing it, is just dragging it onto yourself.
Okay. And then I guess in my line of sight, I can see one of. Can I see?
And
one of
just just as a reminder, you do have one first level spell left. Just so you know. Now Bardic Inspiration, I believe that is a action though.
Yeah, action effect.
It's a bonus action. It's a bonus. Yeah, it's a bonus.
Okay. So my action would be to use the crossbow, or my short bow. Excuse me.
Okay. So are you going to? How are you going to fire your short bow while you're currently holding a torch?
Ah, crap. Nate,
Now
can you hold this torch?
you can just drop the torch where it is. It'll still provide light.
Okay. It's not gonna like burn the place down, I guess, because it's all rock and stuff.
Yeah, it's rock and it's moist in here, so.
Gross, but okay. So, yeah, I'll drop the torch. That's fine.
Rock hard and moist. That's what it is. Yeah, so you can just drop the torch, no problem, and then grab your bow and go ahead and fire.
Okay, I gotta drag it on this guy. So I drag the +4 thing on it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is correct.
Go. Fantastic.
Yeah.
I was hoping that would happen.
Arrow goes wide and hits the wall behind him. He lets out a guttural laugh. And with that, it is Wilbane. Go ahead and make your.
Nice.
Oh, critical success. Wilvain, you regain consciousness, and you also, do you already have inspiration?
Yep.
Okay. By the way, I forgot to mention this at the very beginning. From the new playtest materials for D&D 1, I am taking the you get inspiration for rolling a 20. I'm taking that and using that in our game. So just feel like you can use your inspirations, because every time you roll a 20, you're going to get one back. Just keep that in mind. Okay. So you are now awake. You're lying on the ground. You've got Thorgrim right behind you, and there are two hobgoblins standing right over top of you. One looking a little worse for wear.
I wasn't expecting this. Okay.
No one expects the 20.
Nobody's establishing position.
I'm gonna risk it. Retreat.
So you can use your action to disengage, if that's what you want to do, or you can just take 2 attacks of opportunity. It's entirely up to you.
Do they look like they're concentrated on me at all? Or are they confused?
I mean, when you start moving, they're gonna see you. It's not like you're hiding or anything. You're just lying on the floor.
Before I was knocked out, did they look? Because I shouted at them, "Stop, carry." Did they look like they were intending to attack?
Oh yeah, they were going to destroy you.
I guess I'll have to disengage. Okay.
They were absolutely going to destroy you, is what their plan was.
Yeah, the guy at the top has a tattoo that says "Kill Wilvain."
Kill Wilvain. See, when you said risk it, I thought you were going to try to like stab the guy in the leg.
Yeah.
Which would have been hilarious.
All
right, yeah, so disengage and you back out of the way. You can move more than 5 feet. You can move your normal, well, because you're prone.
Is it half movement?
Yeah. You'll get half, so you've moved 5 feet.
So is that 10 or 15?
So you've moved 10. You've moved 10, and that's 20.
That's 25.
Stand up.
Yep. Yep. That's all your movement right there to get there, because you basically crawled. You look freaking. Are you keeping an eye on the torch that got thrown on the ground there?
No.
Okay. Just curious. Anyway, I'm not going to give you 1 point of fire damage. That would be such an asshole move on my part. But I'm not going to do that. So
he's got blood in his eyes. He probably can't see anything.
Knock himself out by crawling over a torch and taking 1 point of fire damage. You got anything?
At least it was the bookcase and the torch. And
exactly. Are you done?
That's it.
All right, Nate.
I'm just going to, because I can't see either of the hobgoblins, right?
From where you currently are, no. You can't see anybody.
I can't see anyone.
No.
Myself. No. Yeah. So I'm just going to ready an action to give somebody a good boop who does something evil.
Okay.
Whether it be Ned, whether it be the hobgoblins.
Gotcha. If you see somebody doing somebody attacking anybody that is a friend of yours. Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right. So, oops. Let me unclick you. All right. Oh, he cannot see anybody from here anymore. but you all can still see him because Mel is knocked unconscious over here. That's fine. All right. All right, yeah, so he's going here. All right. This hobgoblin steps forward to you, Thorgrim. And will swing with his longsword. And will miss as he takes a swing at you. Which is
he gets booped.
Oh, you can see him, can't you? Yep, you sure can. Go ahead and do your use your reaction. That's gonna hit.
Bippity boppity boopity.
Yep, so the giant cat hand slams into his face and crushes him into the ground. So not even like a normal like cat slap. This was like a stomp, and then it kind of twisted back and forth a little bit while it was on the ground, and it dissipated.
It will also drag him 10 feet closer, just because.
So
it can.
Okay, yeah, and then the corpse goes sliding along the floor. Just ends up hitting the wall over here. And you can hear Ned around the corner. What in the gods was that? Mel. Give me a death save.
It's missing. Not at his chair.
Oh no. There we go. There's another success from Mel. Yeah, no worries. All right, so yeah, 2 successes. That's good. Hobgoblin number 1, who just watched his friend get crushed and then, like, drug by a giant cat paw, is a little bit perturbed, but he's gonna go ahead and step up, and he is also going to try to attack Thorgrim and will hit with a 17.
Should have just stopped carried.
Do what?
You should have stopped and carried.
Oh yeah, he should have, but he didn't. And that'll hit for 5 points of damage. So his sword makes purchase, giving you a small amount of pain. Yeah, exactly whatever that was. So from here, he cannot see you. 10, 15, 20. And that's as far as he's gonna go. All right. It's Ned's turn. He's kind of like he keeps looking at the like behind him and forward. It doesn't know what he wants to do, so he keeps kind of like switching back and forth. And with that, the bald man who can't see anything anymore. What are you doing? Oh, that's why. Are you kidding me, dude? Let me have this guy.
We accept you the way you are.
Shush. There we go. I had to redo it because for whatever reason, I keep getting that weird double thing. All right, so 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. Cool. And there is nobody in front of him that he can see. And yeah, that'll be that. Just double checking that there wasn't something I could do there. Thorgrim, you're back up.
All right. Just halberd on this guy right in front of me. Let me get that going.
Yeah. Smush him.
Spun off the attack from the one guy, took a hit from another.
Yep. Smush him. A 9, that's gonna miss.
It's inspiration.
If you want to go ahead and use it, yeah. Roll again. Roll again.
All right, that ain't gonna.
That's gonna be an 11, and that's gonna miss.
All right.
Whale poo.
Mm-hmm. This one is better armored than the first one. This guy is running around with a much better set of armor than the other one was wearing.
Can we use double inspiration?
Can you use what?
Can I use my inspiration on him now after he just missed his inspiration?
No, because so all it does, it just gives him advantage. So you would just give him advantage again, which wouldn't do anything.
I have to wait till his next roll. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Yep.
All right, Nessa. You can see. Yeah, you can see. You've got a crawling gnome at your feet, which looks oddly just like a toddler crawling on the floor, and with a beard. And you can see a hobgoblin going toe-to-toe with Thorgrim.
And I don't know that there's other enemies. Like, they shouted it out that there was a guy, not a goblin.
You have a good idea that it ain't just these two.
So my problem is that I have one spell slot left, and these guys are the minions to the what's about to come, and so I don't feel comfortable using my spells, but they're also kicking my friend's ass.
Decisions.
Yeah. I look around, trying to figure out what to do. Nate or Ned, why are you so useless?
Did you see the giant cat paw?
It wasn't for you.
Well, it could have been.
That was mine. You're good. Unless you betray us, then it will be you. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
All right.
I guess I'll just try my arrows one more time, and if Shiza gets real, then we'll go game time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, actions. Scroll up. Drag and drop. This here. Bam. Gosh darn it! I am so bad!
Yeah, so you rolled a 1.
Yeah,
That's a miss.
Just wait till my death save, man. That'll surprise all of you.
Yeah, excellent. All right. Wilvain.
Wait, can I back up too, or no?
Yeah, you can move. You can absolutely move.
I'm just gonna kind of chill right here.
Sure.
Back away from the bleeding toddler in front of you.
Yeah,
There's nothing I could do for him.
Couldn't even help him up. Just get away from me, bearded baby.
Can I help him up?
I mean, you could have, but you already moved, so.
Also, get up on his own.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay.
It's not like his legs got sawed off.
Yeah, it's fine. All right, so that reminds me, I gotta drop this torch for you, which dropped right here. There's that one finally showing up. I was supposed to turn that off and I didn't do it. Awesome. Possum. Also, Nessa, you do no longer have a torch. So let me take that off of you. Perfect. All right. Now you can see what you can see.
Got it.
All right. I mean, you're still within the torch's bright light radius right now, so it's not a big deal. I just, wanted to make sure. Okay.
No, I appreciate it.
Wilvain.
Wilvain will stand up.
Okay.
Brush off his shoulders like nothing's happened. And just walk down. About Yeah.
Just walks, just saunters like nothing. Also, you were knocked unconscious. Is mage armor, is that
concentration? I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't. It may not be. Actually, it should have broken concentration. Yeah, that's why I was double check. It should be good. I think mage armor doesn't require concentration. It's just 8 hours of extra armor. Yeah. All right. And that's all you're doing?
I've used my action.
When'd you use your action?
Don't I have to use an action to get on prone? Is that movement?
It's movement. It uses half your movement to stand up.
Okay, cool. Perfect. I'll ready my firebolt.
Okay.
And
so you're pulling a Nate, is what you're telling me.
And tell Nate there's a shiny face magic user. Very dangerous.
It just coughs like that for no reason. All right.
He's coughing up blood.
Oh, that's fine. That'll buff out. Rub some dirt on it.
All of Vanessa's.
Thank you. Oh gosh, thank you so much. I needed that.
Doesn't cover his mouth.
Makes sense. All right, you done?
Yeah.
Okay, Nate.
I can actually see Mr. Armored-faced man.
Yes, you can.
So I'll just boop him.
Okay.
Boop his snoot.
Boop the snoot with a 19, which will hit.
Ooh. So close to that funny.
Oof.
3 points of damage, so not a lot. He sees the cat paw come out and kind of sidesteps it a little bit. Still gets grazed, but doesn't take the full force of it.
Not that one.
Oh, all right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right, and this one is going to try to take a swing at Thorgrim, which will hit with a 21 with his short sword. Yeah, and you go down with it. Exactly. Mel.
Say we just run into the darkness.
No, that's your third. That's your third success. So you are now stable. You will no longer have to make death saving throws, but you are still unconscious. But you're stable, which is important.
I'm glad for that, at least.
All right. So where is this guy gonna go? So this man, well, hobgoblin, just just starts screaming and celebrating, and then steps forward and looks at the three of you down the hall and just gets this giant smile on his face and licks blood off of his lips as he stares at you.
And gets fireball immediately.
Oh yeah, he did walk into your...
Oh, I missed.
And your firebolt... yeah, you cough a little
Next
bit.
time.
And it throws off your aim.
Stop, Carrie.
Stop, Carrie.
Did you yell stop Carrie again? Okay. This guy kind of moves forward and stops to watch. And you see Ned kind of walk over Oh, this one, he's going to have a field day with those three. As he also kind of leans against the wall to see what's about to happen. The other... Oh, is this all that's left? Says the bald man. It's fine. He'll finish it off. Thorgrim, go ahead and roll.
Oh, how do I roll my save?
So it's on the front page, the main page. You'll see the death save with the little button. Hit the button.
I will see that. I will see
you
that.
You will see that. You go to the main page.
That. Oh, it's
on my corner.
It's in the bottom, very bottom.
I see it now.
Yeah.
I will.
Yep. That is a success.
Okay.
So you have one success down. All right, Nessa.
Nessa's freaking out.
Yeah.
Nessa's having a total meltdown. Ned, why are you so entirely useless?
And Ned, who's looking at you now from, leaning against the wall, is like, seems like I got a lot more going for me than you right now, sweetheart.
So the other guys don't attack Ned as they walk by?
No, Ned has started having a conversation with the other two dudes.
Fan freaking tastic. That is just misunderstood. Okay.
And you got your one more spell.
I know, that's what I'm looking at, which one I need to do here. I'm looking at either Dissonant Whispers or Tasha's Hideous Laughter. What is their? I'm assuming their intelligence is above a 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
They're all humanoids, so yes.
Okay, cool. I guess on the guy in front of me.
The hobgoblin?
Yeah.
All right.
I just know there's other people. We're gonna die. Okay. So I don't want to use this on him so bad. You said Ned has turned, right?
Yeah.
And I can see
Ned talked to the other two dudes like, he's going to have fun talking about the hobgoblin that's standing in front of you. And he just kind of leans against the wall and just is going to watch this happen.
I feel like on my final blow, I should try to kill Ned. So that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
And I'm going to use Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Okay.
And so I guess you said I just drag it on him, or what do I do?
Yeah, so if you open up the magnifying glass, just like pretty much every one of your spells, if you open up that magnifying glass and you are... Which one are you doing? Hideous Laughter, Tasha?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the save is the first thing that you do.
Okay, so I just click it.
Well, yeah, you can drag it on them, or if you have them targeted, you can click it. But otherwise, you have to drag it onto them. Yeah, fails completely.
Oh my god.
And so he immediately
going to laugh.
Yes. So at this point, hold on. I'm gonna do all the things here. That's on you. This goes to this guy, and yeah. All right, there we go. He's prone and is stuck. So yeah, Ned just thinks this is hilarious how you all are about to die and just falls down on the floor laughing and just laughing and freaking laughing. And then laughs again.
Is there like an attack to kill him, or like, I mean, like, does he die after laughing, or like, how does that work?
No, it basically knocks them down and they can't do anything for a minute.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and take a step back or two.
Okay.
Because I don't have any spells left, and I don't have any special fireballs or anything. I just got some arrows, so I think I can only go a certain distance because I'm slightly encumbered.
Yeah. 20 feet.
So, 20 feet. 20 feet we go.
Right. And you move yourself kind of into an area where you can see, yeah, you've moved yourself into a dark area. You can obviously still see where the light is coming from through that open way and what it's lighting up in front of you. But yeah, other than that, you can't see much of anything.
Okay. That's fine. I don't want to see this go down.
I don't want to see it happen. This is the best place for me. Wilvain.
Does Wilvain have a word for surrender? By chance?
No, that is not on that list of paperwork.
No? A little white flag?
Minor illusion, little white flag. We give up.
Okay, I have to make a decision quick. What would Wilvain do?
What would Wilvain do?
Right now.
WWWD.
He's gonna run to the back wall of the cavern.
Okay.
And firebolt from there.
Sure. So you're gonna back up and then go ahead and shoot that firebolt. A 13 will miss.
Well, is it still too late for the little white flag?
Kinda. Yeah. Nate, you're up.
First things first.
Back
Going
up.
Back.
First things first, I'm
Backing it up, Terry.
Yep. Got it.
Second, I'm going to he probably has a bunch of concentration, so I won't infest him with fleas, even though he probably has them already. Which would probably give me advantage, but I'll boop him.
Yeah, that's gonna miss. That is gonna miss. All right.
Then I'll move more.
You use the rest of your movement to put Nessa in front. Perfect.
Thanks.
No problem. You also have full health.
And I can't see, and he kind of shoves his buddy out of the way and stands over top of Thorgrim to kind of look down the hall. And it's like, oh, it's so dark in there, I can barely see anything. Mel, you are stable, and there's nothing else you can do right now.
Can in a dream state I start reaching for that health potion?
No, unfortunately, no.
It was worth asking.
So as the smile, the hobgoblin kind of moves in a little bit and then stops at the edge of this big cavern and kind of starts to look up. checking it out, the ceiling. And that's all he has time to do is stopping to look at the ceiling before he continues his way forward. The one, not that guy, this guy.
What's on the ceiling?
Come on now, Percy. Don't be afraid of the slime. Just get in there.
Oh.
And then Ned follows up with, yeah, look, I was having no problems. That's how I got this sword. They didn't bother me at all.
He's busy laughing. He can't do.
Oh, that's right. Ned's ain't doing shit. Never mind. He does get to roll a save though. So what is that? A save DC of 13? And that was what? That was an intelligence save, right?
I thought it was.
Or is it wisdom?
I think it's wisdom. It's wisdom DC 13.
Okay. Alright. Oh no, he's still laughing his ass off. Okay. He's still laughing. He thinks everything's hilarious. Ned, what are you doing, you idiot? The bald-headed dude seems to be kind of trying to figure out what is going on with that. Thorgrim, give me your death save, sir.
Let's do this. All right.
Okay. That's another success. Is that your third? No, that's your second. Okay.
Two.
That is 2. Nessa. From where you can see that dude standing there, so you can attack him.
Okay.
You see that he's kind of paying attention to the ceiling a bit, which you can't see very well from where you are.
Right. Okay, so I guess my first move is just gonna go ahead and arrow him.
Okay. Pew pew.
Pew pew. Okay. This and this. Oh my freaking god.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Even with him not paying attention, your arrow sails wide.
Okay. Nate, we gotta get out of here, bud. Wilvane, we gotta get out of here. Does this thing connect around?
Yes.
Okay, I can't see, so I don't know how to move. I guess, is a candle an action? Because I have candles on me. Is that an action?
To light it, yes.
Okay. So I'm just gonna hold on to Nate, and that way I know to get to on the other side of him.
All right, that's easy enough. That's easy enough. Okay. But it's Wilvane's turn now.
Oh, thank you for that delayed, horrible.
Super delayed.
Sound.
I gotta get rid of that one.
Gonna rub it in.
Yeah.
He's gone.
All right, so Wilvane moves the rest of the way up.
Is the bodies right here?
Yeah, the bodies are right there.
He tries to blend in.
You're just gonna lay down on the ground?
No, he's low to the ground anyway. He's just gonna.
She's gonna try to like stand there and look like a standing corpse.
Hide under one of the bodies or do something at least.
As still as possible, listening for any kind of ripping.
I gotcha. Okay, perfect. All right. Nate.
Alrighty. Let's see.
So you're just gonna move?
There, right?
Yep, that's 15
Yep.
feet.
And then... Oh, stop responding.
Probably thinking.
Okay. There we go. Oh. Why are you dragging? Stop it. There we go. Okay, 15.
Mm-hmm.
You just gonna leave me here?
I know you're following along with them. I just haven't.
good.
I haven't bothered to move you. I'll do it to make things a little better. And then you're gonna continue all the way up there.
Okay, if you...
Yep. As you dragging her along.
Because what I have... So she can even go past her movement if I'm just dragging her?
I mean, you're kind of just... She's keeping up with you as best she can. So yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Why are you questioning what your DM's letting you do? Oh! That right there, no.
I'm gone. I am gone.
All right. So
she can only follow for so long, but I'm gone.
Yeah. So expeditious retreat, that gives you how much more speed?
Extra 30, I believe.
Okay. So yeah. Boom. That's 20. You can go ahead and move 10 more.
10 more, and then I get another 20 for the running, right?
No,
for my dash, because I used an extra 10.
You already, yeah, you already did the dash to get where you were.
Okay, I couldn't remember how much I used. I thought I only used a partial.
No, you did.
Dash,
you used up everything.
Okay.
Plus the dash. All right, yeah, so that's where you are, as you just, and at that point, Nessa, like, out of nowhere, he casts a spell, and then takes off. Like, there's no way, like, you can keep up with him. The good news is you can see light to the north.
Okay, great.
Percy, you're letting them get away! Ned, get out of my way. I need to get through here. Mel is stable.
He's having dreams of ale at this point.
Okay.
Not sure if that helps, but
so this guy is being real careful. But none of you can see him, so I guess it doesn't matter. All right. And all right. And Ned is just on the floor laughing still. Just thinks everything's hilarious. All right. Somebody get this man up. Slap him around, something. Thorgrim, give me your death save.
All right, here we go.
That's a failure. All right, so 2 successes, 1 fail. Nessa.
Can I feel for Wilbane? Like, he's right there, right?
Yeah, you can feel for him if you want.
I mean...
That's what you're into.
No. Partially dead guy, totally my thing.
Yes.
Okay, so...
He's only partially stiff now. Let's not do that. Anyway.
Wilbane, we need to get the hell out of here. But I'm hoping you'll drag me along. So I'm gonna... Let's see.
So again, you can see to the north of you, so you know that it's pretty clear going up that direction. Like you can see it.
Go 20.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Yes, and then you can use your dash to move another 20.
Okay.
If that's what you want to do.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Yep.
Okay.
That's a 10, and then continue on. You can't stop right on top of Nate.
Oh, okay.
But
Oops.
I can put you there. Yep.
Thank you.
So you're kind of on the other side of the stairwell, going up that way.
And just drop half the crap in your inventory while you're running.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Well then.
I somehow went back 5 feet. I don't know.
I don't know. You were moving weird. I don't know what happened.
Oh, yep. Okay.
Weird.
Probably 30 feet? Yeah. Leaving both dwarves to just suck it up.
Well,
likes dwarves anyway.
Oh my god. All right.
I want to save them, but there's nothing I can do besides fight these guys, and I keep rolling ones.
Yeah. That's fair.
Leave them to their god at this point.
All right.
C'est la vie.
So I'll ask them, or I'll feel around. Is there any way to close the door, like, from the other side? Can we just, like, break the lever or whatever to open the door on this side before we leave? Either way, I'm gone. I'm 90 feet out of here.
All right, so are you going to look for anything on the wall?
No.
Okay. All right, just double checking. That was 10 feet.
Contemplating them, if there's anything with that. And
all right,
then...
there's 30 feet.
gets eaten by a snake outside.
Just waiting for him. Like, hey, remember me?
Back from the dead, bitch.
All right. Yeah, so you hit the wall. That's fine. Let me move you. There. And then another 20 feet up, which brings you up to the upper floor where that... And as soon as you get up and hit that top step, that magic spell goes off again about essentially, beware coming down here. Almost as it almost seems like, if you didn't already know that it was there, almost as if it was mocking you at this point.
It's okay, I deserve it.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
So you're up and out. All right. Cool. Yeah. And Mel is unconscious and can't do anything. Thorgrim, go ahead and roll.
Again, I'm gonna ask.
No.
What if he's an alcoholic? Worth it.
There we go. Oof.
There it is. All right.
Yay, you're
also stable. Okay. Alrighty. And Mel, yep. Okay. That was Thorgrim. It's now Nessa's turn.
Okay, so Nate had a really good idea about getting stuff out of my inventory so I can go even farther. So, let's see. I'm encumbered at 50. I think my current is 56. Yeah. Pretty much.
Drop your whole backpack and just go.
Encumbered is 50 and I'm at 56. So I'm gonna get rid of my bedroll.
Okay, you're just gonna untie the. Yeah, that's easy because it's just attached to the backpack, so that's something that you can easily kind of manipulate and drop your bedroll. All right.
So I'm gonna go 30.
Yep.
And then you said I have a dash.
Yes, and that lets you move another 30.
Awesome. I'm gonna get stuck on a wall because I can barely see over here. Oops.
You're good.
Okay. 30.
There you go. Nate, by the way, Nate, you're gone. Nobody's gonna catch you up. Yeah, nobody's gonna catch up with you, so we're just gonna skip past you for now. I'm assuming you're headed back to town, right?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna wait for that. I'm going to town. I don't care unless
got it. You're out.
If something pulls me back, I'm to town.
So right now, you don't feel that pull that you were feeling before at all. Maybe it's just pulling, you, and you can't feel it because of sheer terror. Not sure, but it's Wilvane's turn.
Where is the rock in the wall to close the door?
You know where it is, so you can easily hit it. You can remember where it is.
And just bonus action close on the way out.
Yep. You don't even have to hit it as a bonus action. It's just an object manipulation. That's free. So yeah, the door.
He's gonna whack it though.
Yeah. Okay. And the door closes.
And he's headed up the stairs.
And you're going that way. Got it.
40.
45.
And up the stairs.
Yep. Okay. Alright. So, it seems like you aren't necessarily being followed anymore, but do you really want to risk it at this point? That's the question. So, it is, Wilvane did his turn, yep, so Nate is running to town another 90 feet in 6 seconds, which is ridiculously fast. Okay. Yeah. Mel is unconscious. That happens. Yeah. And okay, cool. So that happens on him. That's cool. What is that? Sorry. Give me a second here. I gotta check this real quick. Yes. Uh-huh. All right. And with that... All right. Okay, got it. Perfect. That works out for you very well, even though you don't know about it. And... Okay.
Go team.
All right, so I think at this point, what are you, Nessa and Wilvane? What is your plan right now? Like, I know you're running away, but like, what is your overall?
Just to get out of the house for Wilvane. He can't really go anywhere on his own, so you'll follow Nessa.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go back to town to try to find Nate to kind of regroup, and then if things feel out of whack, then it might be time to travel to a new town, but we'll see.
Okay, awesome. So it seems like they didn't give you pursuit for whatever reason, and yeah, so honestly, this is actually a really good time for us to go ahead and end.
What? Bro.
So Nessa and Wilvane, you do make it back to town, okay? It seems like they weren't following you, something like that. They either didn't pursue, or maybe the hideous laughter that you put distracted the rest of them enough. You're not entirely sure, but they didn't seem to chase you, or if they did, they were slowed down enough that you got away. Okay? You eventually get back to town where Nate's been. One of the things...
I barricaded my door.
Okay.
So...
Got it.
Because I'm terrified.
Okay. Barricaded the door. You're terrified. One thing that you noticed when you got to your house is there is a strange symbol, not carved into the wooden wall, but it looks like it was like wood burned into the wall. It's a 7-pointed star. And
like on the cat's head?
Yeah, like it looks exactly like the star on the cat's head. That is burned.
Okay, never mind. I do not bear. See that, and I leave immediately.
Okay.
Go to the chamber of the guard and go and talk to them and tell them what happened and that my house is haunted. So
I don't want to go to my house because it's haunted. All right. So you're going to do that. You guys, yeah, this is a good time for us to go ahead and break because this was an interesting turn of events. And I'm going to have to think on some things. And with that, so you're going to tell the guard. You're going to. You are going to tell the guard, correct? That's what you just said. So you're going to go tell the guard. By the time that Nessa and Wilvane, by the time you guys get to town, the guard seems to already know what's going on. They do have a medic on standby. And they are there to treat kind of any wounds that you may have, Wilvane. So it seems like this was mentioned and the town has kind of sprung into action in some way, shape, or form. What this means for certain, we're not entirely sure. But maybe we'll find out on the next go. Y'all, thank you very much for hanging out with us tonight. I appreciate you. I appreciate my players. You can see them right down there. Right there below me, we got Nessa the Bard, who is alive and kicking and running as fast as she could to get the hell out of there.
Screw that bedroll.
Yeah, that bedroll. I'm not sleeping anyway. This got to go. Nate, who has been to town and doing some creepy things on the camera. Yes. Right across there, we got Thorgrim, who is currently unconscious in this cave. Mella's also unconscious in this cave. And Wilvane, down there in the bottom corner, is also made his way back to town. This doesn't look good for our people at all. It doesn't look good. Things are not looking great. But what will happen next time? Are the dwarves done for? Is the town really going to help? Tune in next time. Not next week, but should be 2 weeks after that. Is when the next game is. And at 6 p.m.
Eastern. Central Standard Time.
Central, 6 p.m. Zombie dwarves are always a possibility. Who knows? But we will figure that out then. We will see y'all later. Until the next time, be good to yourselves, be good to each other. Remember, you only have one life to live, so does everyone else around you. Try to make their lives better than what it was when you got there, or at a minimum, don't make it worse. I appreciate y'all, and, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.
The eye rests. It has shown you all it can for now. This is not a time for sorrow, but a time for joy. When one chapter ends, another must always begin. Ponder upon the lessons you have just witnessed, and heed its wisdom. Apply it to your lives. Go forth, be well, and do good towards the others that enter your story. Let your chapter and their book be the best one.